Ain't feeling none of you niggas. I'm on morphine. I get what you think.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hey guys, welcome back to Hair Trapping Lifestyle TV. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how I transformed this wig from a bang unit to a regular middle part unit. And yeah, so if you're interested, stay tuned.
Run it up, jeans.
Alright, so here, I'm just removing the lace that was there previously, being super careful not to cut any of the thread where the track surrounding the closure is, because if you do that, then that's going to completely mess up your unit and you'll have loose tracks, and yeah, they'll eventually come out and nobody wants that. So just be super careful when removing your previous lace. All right, so here I'm just making sure that the new closure is exactly where I need it to be so I can get ready to sew it onto the dome cap. And also, as you can see, I flipped the wig inside out because I've noticed that when replacing lace, if you turn it inside out, you get a flat, seamless look because you're not sewing the tracks that were already there on top of the lace. You're just pulling it all together. Because when I was doing it previously, the other way around, it was like I was pulling everything together, but it was coming on top of the lace, so it was getting a bulky appearance, and I did not like it. So I figured out something else that worked the best for me, and maybe it can help you. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there because I know it probably looks kind of weird, like why is it inside out? But yeah. And so as you can see, I'm just going around attaching it to the dome cap, and I will do the same thing on the other side. All right, so here I'm just going in with my lace tint from True Match Lace Conceal, and I'm using the shade Dark because I mean, hey, I'm chocolate, I'm dark, that matches my skin tone, and I'm just going in making sure it's coated everywhere that I need it to be, and this really doesn't take long at all. Okay, guys, so here I'm just going in with my Satin Lotion by Design Essentials, and I'm just going to use this to lay the hair on the closure down so I can go in and begin to kind of customize the hairline a bit. And then I'm most likely reaching for my comb. I realize it's not there, so I go look for my comb. One thing about me, I am a lock to lose my comb. That's why I have to have so many of them. But yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna come through with the comb. Yep, just like I thought, the comb and the tweezers. Yeah, and make sure you go ahead and put your T-pins in because clearly I forgot when I first started. But yeah, you don't want to get the comb and the next thing you know, your wig slides back off the head. So yeah, I'm just going in smooth and slicking it back. So I can get a good look at what's going on already. And then I just go in and begin to customize. And I like to pluck in a backwards motion. And every so often, you also want to make sure, like, it's really important to make sure you go ahead and comb out what's been plucked. And you'll also notice that I'll hold my hand flat against it so I can see exactly what's going on. Because sometimes you can end up over plucking because you're not removing what you already plucked. So it looks as if more is still there when it's already been removed and you end up removing too much. So make sure you comb as you pluck. And at this point, I'm just going in, checking out how everything looks. And also, when I went to tint my lace, it did give me an unintentional rooting to this unit, but it's fine though because I ended up liking it because I was originally gonna go in and just let it be blonde from roots to end, but when I put the dark lace tint on there, it kind of stained the hair, but it's okay. I like it. Okay, so now I'm just going in, preparing my cap so I can put my wig on. And if you're wondering what I did underneath, I just put my hair in four braids because I don't have like super thick, long hair. So four braids, I'm good. It serves the purpose that I needed to serve. So yeah. And right here, I'm just going in. I'd already used Got to Be at the front of my hairline, and then also for extra security I do go in with a thin layer of Bold Hold just to make sure that that cap is not going anywhere once I go to cut it off. And I also put on some foundation to make it match my skin. And now I'm just cutting it away. And I like to get it like really close to my hairline. I don't like to make my forehead look smaller. Uh, And then I also go in with a couple of small dots of bow hold at the front of the cap, because you know when you cut it away, some kind of rolls up, and I just like mine to be flat and seamless and to completely blend. So I just go in with a small layer right there to melt and lay everything. And now I'm just combing my eyebrows because I'm a freak maniac. And finally, I go ahead and I put the wig on, just adjusting everything, seeing where I want it. And I actually did a different method when it came to applying this wig. But it's just a 4x4 closure, so you don't always have to go in with adhesive. And now I'm just going in, customizing the hairline a little bit more, because I noticed that I did focus on one side more than the other when I plucked it on the wig stand. And now I'm just going in, getting it how I want it to be. Going with my hot comb and just flatten everything out. And that part, it looks really good before I even pluck anything away. I didn't have to, go on with any extra makeup or anything like that, because look at it, it's hidden. The lace hasn't been cut or anything. Like, it's doing what needed to be done. And so I just go in with Got To Be freeze spray, along the hairline, because when I put the wig on, it did kind of tack to that thin layer of bow hold that I used to secure the cap. So I didn't want to remove it and then start adding more glue, because I just felt like that would make it messy, and I didn't want to do all of that. So I just went in with my Got To Be freeze spray, and then I ended up doing it off camera. I don't know why, but I just went ahead and blow dried it for maybe a minute or so on the cool setting, and then I came back and I began to cut the lace off. And I just kind of do like this up and down motion when I cut my lace off. And then I take the end of the red tail comb, and I just push everything in, and then I begin to pull pieces out for baby hairs. But being that I did use the Got To Be freeze spray, that of course froze the hair into place and kind of made it hard. So I had to go through and kind of comb it a little bit before I could just pull them out. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, when it comes to applying your wig, the hot comb is going to be your best friend, because you want everything, laid flat, and that's going to get it flat. This is probably one of the most critical parts about applying your own wig. Baby hair placement. Baby hair placement. Because baby hair is like an art. Like, you put it in the wrong spot or you give it the wrong shape, and you're just going to be looking crazy. And yeah, we're not trying to do that. So take your time and figure out where your baby hairs belong. And I don't like super thick baby hair, so that's why I'm going in and doing a little more plucking. And now I'm just going in and beginning to style my baby hair how I want them. And I'm using the She Is Bomb collection bomb goo to go ahead and lay my baby hair down. And now I'm just cleaning up my part, getting it how I want it. And then we're back at it again with the hot comb because, like I said, that is one of the most important tools. Because you just want everything nice and flat and laid. You don't want like a Humpty Dumpty look. You don't want anything big, bulky. No. Okay, so right here, you'll notice that I did go ahead and grab my Design Essential Setting Lotion again because I originally went in with the She's Bomb collection, Bomb Goo, to do my baby hair, but that does dry super fast. So I guess I noticed something that was out of place or something that I didn't like or felt like could be adjusted better. And so me going in with the setting lotion, that allowed it to loosen up and allow me to be able to move it again because it was already set into place. And I did just go ahead and end up straightening my hair off camera, but this is the finished look. This is how I ended up looking when it was all said and done. Okay, so that's basically everything that I did to transform this wig from a bang unit to a regular middle part unit replacing the lace. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. Thank you.